What do you need to do to feel success? What is it that you need to be doing today and tomorrow and the next day to feel as if you're on track to reach success, or even just to be happy or to achieve any of your goals at all? This is basically what constitutes your belief system. And if you don't have a handle on your belief system, then there's a good chance that you're destined for failure. What's up, everybody? This is Dylan with Strength Coalition. I didn't mean to hit you too hard with the scare tactics in the intro there, but the fact of the matter is that the belief system that you subscribe to is that important. It really is. It's that important. It could be the difference between ever being able to achieve your goals and never being able to achieve your goals at all. Because, let me explain it to you this way. I've met so many people who are just like super willing to complain about some aspect of their life. Their job sucks, their boss sucks, they don't make enough money, they don't live in the right house, their car sucks, something, anything, any aspect of their life they're willing to complain about. But when you ask them what it is that they need to fix in order to make it better, they'll just look at you like a cow looking at an oncoming train, just completely deer in the headlights, man. They have no idea. They don't know what they need to do to fix it. And that, essentially, is a lack of understanding of their belief system. They don't know what it is that they need to do to be happy, to be successful, to fix their problems in their life. And if you don't know what to do, chances are you're never going to do it because you're just shooting in the dark all the time. So this is my motivational pro tip of the day, is get your belief system straight. Figure out what it is that you need to do to achieve success. And I oftentimes see two major mistakes repeated over and over and over again. The first one, it's a little more obvious. It is the limiting belief system. Somebody who believes that in their life, they basically believe that they're not enough. They're not enough to achieve success. Their picture of success in their minds is greater than what they're even able to achieve. That's the limiting belief system. So basically, they've set themselves up for failure in the sense that they have this very high sense of success. A very, very high level of success that they wish they could achieve. That's where happiness lies for them. And on the other hand, they believe that they're around here, and so there's this gap. Either they're just going to have to start growing to become the person that can achieve that success, which they are already that person, they just don't have the belief in themselves yet. That's why it's a limiting belief. So that's one side. I think that's a little more common, is just people who just don't have the self-confidence to feel as if they're valuable enough to achieve whatever vision of success they have. On the other side, you'll see some people, this one is a little bit more insidious and it's a little more interesting. This is what I call the crushing belief system. This is the belief that basically, in order to achieve success, you have, again, this is a very high level of success, basically. You're setting the bar very high, and you believe that everything has to always go right in order to achieve this very high level of success. You think that you need to wake up feeling refreshed. You think that you need to have a great breakfast, the sun needs to be shining, you need to kill it in the gym, and you need to come home and everybody be nice to you and everything work out just perfect. Well, that will happen 0 times in your life. Unfortunately, all those things will never conspire to work out just perfectly. So your success level, the bar that you set, is higher than what is ever achievable, ever attainable. Or maybe perhaps you just believe that everything needs to go just perfect in order to get up here. Both of these are just unrealistic. On one hand, you think that everything's doom and gloom, and on the other hand, you think that everything has to happen perfect. It has to be perfect. So, on the other, these are two ends of the spectrum, and the real fact of the matter is to have a healthy relationship in your belief systems, you have to be somewhere in the middle. You have to find this happy medium. You have to set attainable goals and reach them. And you have to get in the habit of reaching them over and over and over again. It's that important. See, there's a neurotransmitter in your brain. It's released when you actually achieve your goals. When you actually experience success, you get dopamine. Dopamine is released. It's like when you get the apple that is at the end of the trail, and you make your way through this journey, and you get that's dopamine. You get this rush of, hey, I did it, I accomplished my goals. The interesting thing about dopamine is that it sets you up to be better at learning. It sets you up to be better, to be more productive, basically. So it stands to reason that the more that you can accomplish small little goals and get that dopamine rush, the more you will be set up to experience success over and over and over again. The more you will learn, the more you will adapt, the more you'll become productive, and you won't feel crushed by this overwhelming belief system, and you won't just feel crushed by this idea that you're not enough and you're too limited. So the takeaway here, guys, is just set realistic, reasonable, attainable goals. Set these little mile markers that you can achieve over and over and over again, and it will create this tsunami of success. You become a force of momentum. Alright, guys, that's my tip for the day. Take it or leave it. I frankly don't give a shit. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Stay strong.